Alrighty, hello everybody, how you doing? We are back with some more Honkai Star Rail. We are continuing the story quest from where we left off. So yeah, and get some pulls along the way, try to pull the Herta. So let's hop straight into the game, make sure everything's up and running. Okay. Also, if you're on YouTube, if you can like and hit the subscribe bell on the video, I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, let's hop on into the game. Alrighty. Oh, my thing is still open. Ah, there we go. Alrighty.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Arkima's public baths. Normally, this is a good place for our chat. Those of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
Do we have to really get into the water?
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze. Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
Intrepid tale. Keep listening.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the three calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
And then...
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
History is way too convoluted.
Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Continue listening.
My suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
Ah.
Hey, no butting in. Class is still ongoing. Where did I stop?
Okay.
Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the earth, ocean, and skies. And a different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. The three Batty Titans came snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
Listen eagerly.
A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to start this war. A symbol of land appears powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world.
Huh. Okay.
We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? Chrysos heirs. So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius.
Is something else wrong?
Sounds like they might have glossed over something.
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Huh.
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. Rough patch.
I still don't.
The things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
So, what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me.
Okay.
Please, give me a moment.
What's wrong?
The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. But I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I would...
That's strict custom. Seems like prophets here's the show and are treating it equally.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Alright. I guess we're heading up.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Why do I have a bad feeling
I
about
won't
this?
force you, but
Sit down and close your eyes.
thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there. Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your... Yes, you're doing great. All right? It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Adela the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Oculus, and one of the Chrysos
Interesting.
heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. This place, though, you can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Is this some kind of
You're
ritual?
not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
Go on.
You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The Pantheon of Titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that makes the world Amphorius. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius's flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Saving the world is what we do best.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphorius, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the world's beyond.
Sounds
I'm
doable.
glad to hear that. Please understand, Akima is approaching its end.
Yeah,
And I don't
okay.
know, can you promise me that?
I promise.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but as much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhan's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet.
Meet up with Donald. Okay. What she should say to you? Summarize your earlier conversation. What should we do now? What the? What did I just hit?
Solving a puzzle is like making incense. The smallest of differences.
You are... Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
Looks like it's happening. We speak with an accent?
Oh, thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing is going right these days.
With human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any...
I did feel something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akima? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Is that rare?
Not at all. We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't Treeby will see if you get it.
Can be found everywhere when the trailbearers approaches their village. At this point, hold down the button. You can use Onyx Prayers to reroute them to the previous state time ago. Under normal conditions, it can be only sustained for 3 seconds if you use 3 within a critical time point. Oh, interesting.
Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go. Bring word to the boss. Frontier heroes grace Akuma. Be
I don't seem to be cut out for this.
Okay, there are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
I know all there is to know about you. You reached an agreement.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akuma. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around M4. Oh, right! We came by to check if we could associate with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akuma with them.
Is this?
Yeah! You knew it! We're also Yanisopolis priest beyond Akuma. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. All set. Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akuma, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Texts are really capable of anything.
Huh? Were you expecting otherwise? Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
The list of endoscopies with things only gets longer. Look, someone's on the roof. To photograph the city. Let's find a way up.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Does it really work?
Oh, what are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Researchers from faraway city. It's our first time here in Okama, so we thought we'd find a nice venture to, no, capture, I mean, to remember the city is that's...
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
There.
Aha! So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone. Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look at and we're done.
Can you also apply some filters?
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with it. Say, I've been wondering if you're not.
I don't think I
I've
understand.
heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are.
We're from
Dala Sapo? Oh,
wow,
is that so?
I cannot read that.
I thought I had finally found proof that a world. It doesn't matter. At Akama, well.
I don't think we managed to fool him.
Nympha, my beloved Nympha.
Solving a puzzle is like making incense. The smallest
Ah.
differences can cause the largest changes.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped. Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two, you're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting. The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphorius. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two.
Ah!
You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Is that anyone question properly?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, it is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition
Way more collective.
I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be fun.
Is it?
I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. One day, I'll break the lance and make the core flame of strife.
Okay.
But discussing such a bitter topic is a fun. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please, since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I want.
Hey, yo. It's more memories. Oh.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by.
You're also here to unwind?
Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet, full of the fragrance of life. Yes.
I'll stop myself here.
Mr. Donghong.
Should I show off my death face?
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromeses? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just as...
But to them, these must be as delicious as freshly seasoned steaks.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it? It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromes. It makes me envious.
Don't you want to try petting it as well?
Thanks. It's all right. Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already are not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart. Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
You don't have to force yourself.
That's not it. Photography is an interest of mine. No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Let's just do what she says.
What beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. All right, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it. My apologies. It's just personal preference.
That would be necessary. This is
I'm
fine.
glad that I could help. Then I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with me.
There's even a stand in photography in the script. That was a little strange. B. Plenty of interesting people. Alright, let's go back to the... Okay, interesting.
There seems to be a new show at the back.
Are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute.
Rosie Celestial. I'm starting to get a little curious too.
You're out. Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Round Web.
Oh, it's an actually online discussion.
Please take a look.
Oh no. Mankind's greatest enemy, social media.
Back to the grand bath.
Oh, beautiful celestial maiden.
Have you seen Dynamosius?
Damius? Ominos? No, I don't know what you're talking about right now. I only have the rosy celestial maiden in my heart.
Someone should call him that. Let's go look elsewhere.
Back to the grand bath.
Oh, rosy celestial maiden, you truly are a gift from the heavens. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky?
Have you seen Dynamosius?
No, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems in my heart.
Next. That's funny.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up. The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Otalia. Damionis, that explorer who thinks I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said,
Rosy celestial maiden.
what's that commotion?
Okay, this is getting way out of hand.
What are you folks going to do?
Stop chasing after me. Don't come any closer.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase!
That guy. Barge? What's all this fuss? Can't a guy run his business in peace?
Celestial maiden! Celestial maiden!
What the?
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift.
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What's he gonna do?
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings to...
Wings?
That's right. Right.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself.
I think he's going to die.
You two are the distinct.
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth, but thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth. Save your words of persuasion.
A clever fool. That's how to...
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila.
Let's just tell him.
What did you just...
So... A pact? Ah. So that's...
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
Before you finish your sentence.
This is not going to go well. He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaia. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said... It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. As for what happened earlier, I won't tell anyone.
Okay. What do you mean? Everywhere. Collected nets. After collecting all nets in the area, get rid of... Oh. Alright, let's try for a single pull real quick. Nope. Holy candle. Wow, interesting.
What's Dad talking about?
Interesting.
Let's go back for another soak.
Speed boost. It's a lion's head. Put your hand on the lion's mouth.
Aren't you Akuma's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the
Currently, rumors.
brave warriors. I'm afraid rumors.
Why are you so interested in the
Don't be
tea?
fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history.
How could you call that a fabrication?
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
What?
You got it. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Thank you for your help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Disposed
Pray
of.
for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Meet up with Treeby.
Hey, over here! Where have you two been? I've been waiting here for quite some time.
Treeby, do you surf the rub?
Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a bit... What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I need to talk. I want to be high up like that too.
Spell the black eye.
Oh, right! You can see the abyss from here! It's quite a nice place for a photo. Look! The Gate of Infinity! It's weird.
The past.
The past cannot be recreated. Those are two different concepts.
Yeah. Interesting. I've been a main cast that for a while now. Alright.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Have you heard?
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Maybe has mentioned this place before.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikador's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped.
Chasing out the enemy.
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you...
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles. Welcome to your private bath chamber.
How fancy.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements.
I know what you're thinking. Don't be tempted by the chair. Ooh, that's a good view.
Oh, finished exploring? Come this way.
I feel like... Is this a mini green pool?
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs, and is now my gift to the both of you.
Ah!
You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
We're going to witness.
In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourself
Huh.
the
Interesting.
vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
I can't wait to see it.
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds, and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest. Sink deeper, and do this once more. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged, floating, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
as expected.
This is no laughing matter. Incident while the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. The Holy City's fate is as fragile as threat. I must exercise prudence. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The goal we meet again, distinguished guest. Casterus will be your executioner. A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing sky ships. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who... This is forbidden territory, which can never be ventured. Divine punishment has never been fair. This is a world dominated by Titans, therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that... 3 steps, Casterus.
Yes, Lady Aquila.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
There's no such for guarantees.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphorius?
To solve the problems, to allow to continue.
A truthful response. Step will not be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima? No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens? A response that lacks embellishment. You have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body.
Oh.
Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods? An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time. All 4 questions have been asked and answered. You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests.
I think it's more appropriate to say the last one.
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos, you may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphorius. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to to Amphorius.
So we can change to Monarchs?
For the holy city, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise, and
If we cannot gain the people's no, if we cannot gain.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akama, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was pleased to believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akama is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose two allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Castris believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So two crisis heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castris already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
Finan's a big deal, huh?
Oh, please stop. Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod.
Demigod?
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius.
There's 6 berserker friends. We're halfway through your journey.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. It was Aglaya and Trevi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
Shouldn't it only be the 4?
While Trevi, Trian, and Trion are 3 individuals, I suppose they're considered one single divine essence. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Trevi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine.
Sounds like quite the responsibility.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames.
Mission.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
Interesting, okay. Let's just switch to the next quadrant. Interesting. Enter title bounty. Interesting. Okay.
So, did you hear it?
I did.
First time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just, to this day, I still don't know. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. If you still harbor doubts,
I've got it all figured out.
the path ahead is bound to be perilous.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
You're letting me to make the decision seriously? Stan and Furious.
That's wonderful to hear. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of us once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor.
Lord Finon, our guest...
My apologies. I got a bit carried away. Sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust...
We gotta take a photo of this place for March 7th. It's time to head out.
I'm so parched.
Wait.
The taste of celestial ambrosia. Pour me a cup, will you?
The hustle and bustle of the world. Still, slow down.
What's this?
Refreshed and invigorated.
Oh! Travelogue. Alright, 2 polls, let's go. Nope. Oh, I'm getting close to my 50-50, aren't I? Rest for one night. What do I have something to... today you talked. Agreed. Wasn't expecting it to be that ruthless. In the meantime...
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine.
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in...
Alright. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in...
Certainly not.
Oh, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious.
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test that. I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if it simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Anthorius' fate in the hands of others.
Huh.
That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the god. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the...
Aggie, have you noticed? You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today. Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Aggie. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
What's that sound? She's talking. Tell me who you are. Alright, tell Dong Hung about the push you heard. Oh, basic treasure. Let's open that up. What? Weird. Have you been up for a while? There was that voice in my dream. That sounds a bit contradictory. For a while. You will also incur the wrath of the gods. New message. Let's go.
Have you heard? Seems like all
All right.
Hey, great to see you here.
Entrusting our fates to two strangers.
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, the awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos Heir. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine should you harbor any thoughts. This...
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands. They have fought...
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join. Nikador has become corrupted over the years. His pride waning, but his might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls
Ah.
and ease everyone's burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing, even with two demigods protecting the Holy City. Casterus, you must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines.
I understand.
As for the two foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
She excels in wielding a range of weapons, and her flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us?
Sure, let's do this.
If you have no objections. Aglaya, the three of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
Mydamos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet do you swear, upon Kefali's body...
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon-to-be vacant divine throne, If that is the object you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Ides Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir, and the demigod who bears in Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos! Woohoo! Snowy, Dee, let's fly together!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring.
Oh, it's not an actual gate?
Were you expecting actual city gates? It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper at Amphorius.
Is there another trouble?
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the...
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me this.
Alright, Century Gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, Dee, and newbie Little Gray. Are you all ready? Slay! Slay!
I'll capture all the decisive moments.
Stand still and listen up. We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinan from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysosaurs and the demigod, may fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to dead ends, and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
Interesting.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that Aglaya sent us to our deaths. This is the outer city corridor.
Is this scene that's making you homesick?
Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another...
Are you scared?
No, I'm just... The fortress may be in ruins now. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or die in Kremnos. Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the Crown Prince of Kremnos.
Interesting.
Incense ascent. Sound lingers. Not yet time.
Stream forth the gleamful blades.
Oh yeah! I forgot about Akron's ability.
There. Once we pass through that gate,
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
they're minions who succumbed to depravity.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer doesn't matter. There's no
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikad. learning and mastering. Oh, Treeby taught you how, but since you volunteered, please speak. Amazing! You do have the touch. And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream force.
Ooh. Alright. Let's do this puzzle real quick. There we go.
Seek, and you will find.
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said anything.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Alright, that should be enough for another pull. Or not. Interesting. That should be enough. It's probably not gonna be it. Called it. Alright.
Look, in the sky. That's...
The Blade of Fury. Even if the...
It's... magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent.
Okay.
That's the giant sword Nikidor used to destroy Aquila's heavenly king. It's not just a weapon, such as the Titans come.
I think you're exact.
There's no shame.
True. Better to... But that's all in... Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory.
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikidor.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
Am I the referee?
I know Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are two paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll...
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going.
Interesting.
Made it. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might. Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go. We're going to win this competition.
Oh, finally.
Existence is unity. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. No holding back. Share good fortunes. Allow me to purge the ruby of your body and mind.
Free will or what destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Clouds scattered. May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth. Eternal.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Ow!
The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Get it together. Dream vanished. Allow me to purge the root. Some value.
Another
Every
journey.
petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Destiny for oblivion.
May the foul stench. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's 2 down. Not a bad start.
I found 4.
We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I call fair play.
Ah. Is it more dangerous to split up?
Don't worry, Mighty is strong. Did you see the look in his eyes? Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants.
So you two are actually really close.
He's both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate it.
Incense ascends. Yeah. Sound lingers.
Ooh, that was interesting.
Whoa. That's impressive. Following an... Huh? When did you get over there?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Whoa! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to...
Assuming you can get across. You see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
Ah, doesn't look like ordinary lightning. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look.
Oh, that's simple.
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here. How's it going? Oh, you look stumped.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castle Kratos.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below us. More like it.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable... So... It's a gadget that... Why don't you hold on to it? Give you something to show for your trip.
Interesting.
This is... doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. I can't read the runes either.
Let me have a look.
There you go.
I overestimate myself.
Don't worry. We have an expert next door. Though that does remind me.
I'm not gonna have it figured out either.
Amphorius have more... Maybe your arrival will overturn many things.
Let's see.
There's a thick layer of them. You've likely seen them in Akuma. They look the same as any... Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on. Creature doing? It's trying to stop us. It killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to speak. The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball. Can you call upon Orynyx's miracle?
Okay.
What did I tell you? I get especially lucky when I'm with you.
Are there any sacrifices?
Relax. If something should happen to you, don't worry.
Interesting.
Not bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go? That's it! Nice work.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Okay.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up. Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
Okay. Oh boy. There we go.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Oh, hi.
This is the center, all right.
There's a lot of
In
them.
other words, this is our chance to overtake. If the records are correct, directly beneath the blade, of course, glory is ours.
Eternal. Everything in this world.
I weep for the
Marvelous teamwork, these two gladiators.
free will.
But also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate.
All will be swept away by the wind. Enjoy yourself.
Interesting.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Dream vanished. Be of your body and mind. The truth, everything in this world is fleeting. Yeah.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No holding back. There's more dreams of a. Let us dance once more.
All right.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork.
The glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing.
They're most likely in the Soul Fortune zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition.
Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone.
She is not likely interested in such injury.
So, that friend of yours, her name is March.
That's right, she's called March 7th.
March 7th. You think our name sounds strange. You guys mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her.
She is an important friend.
Yeah, I can tell. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but especially in these tumultuous times. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to...
There we go.
There's more
There. All done. Let's move on.
Space Sector.
According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castrum Kremnos. But there's another exit here. Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. There's one upstairs. Maybe we can figure out choose any path you like. Locked path. That won't stop us.
Okay.
Why is the staircase blocked? Weird to think that people lived here.
What is this? Oh, okay, I see.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Huh. Okay, interesting.
Seek, and you will find.
Alrighty. Oops. Too many tabs. Okay, this is enough for one pole.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Interesting.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Well done! Go claim our rewards. No one else in Kremnos will have any use for them anyway. a fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen. We meet again. What's your count so far? 30. That's not too far off. We still I just remembered. We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian? Sadly, yes.
You just keep having fun. I've got
This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
Huh. Oh, the darn thief.
Stream forth, gleam of old hands.
Huh, there's another mural up ahead. Want to take a closer look? How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies.
I gave you two this final chance on purpose.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone.
That's right. But by the time you arrive,
And we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we? We'll be meeting up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count?
Okay. I'm actually gonna stop stream there. Ooh, la, 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 la. Alright, let's go find some to read. Thank you guys so much for stopping on in. I appreciate you all. Try to be live sometime this week. We'll see how it goes with work and everything. But till then, yeah. And also, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like. Really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. So yeah, let's go find someone to raid. Let's see who is on. Let's go raid Cake-chan. I haven't raided Cake-chan in a while. All right.
Built this?
It was easy once I found the parts.
Looks like you need a break. The General gives you one with flexible payment options.
Look, a chemical reaction.
Oh! Great low rate.
Y'all stay safe, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Till then, peace.
And you have to be out in the ocean. In other words, I need to go to that island. That's why there's like a little frog boat to the island. Ugh. Alright.